Hey everyone, my name is Riley and this video is a complete guide to email marketing for beginners. I will be explaining what email marketing actually is, the best email marketing tool that you can use, how you can actually go out there and get people signed up to your email marketing newsletter, and also some overall tips and tricks that you really need to know when getting into email marketing. Now, the first thing that we need to talk about is what actually is email marketing. So the simplest way to describe this is if you open your email inbox right now, you will likely have a bunch of emails from companies or personal brands that are marketing emails. Whether it's a coffee brand that you purchased from 6 months ago or your favorite influencer who offered you something in return for your email, either way, these companies are now sending you marketing emails in order to try to get you to purchase their product. Of course, we want to do this ourselves, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that and all of the steps that you need to take. So now that we have an understanding of what email marketing actually is, next, let's take a look at why it's so necessary and why you need to be doing this with your brand. Email marketing is so valuable because when you are running ads or you are even creating organic content on social media, there are so many things going on, so many distractions, so many things trying to get people to click. And it's very, very hard to stand out in this landscape. Whereas when you have somebody's email, it's a lot more intimate. You're going to show up in their email inbox, and they have a much higher likelihood of going through, clicking your email, and seeing everything that you have to offer. Another reason that email marketing is so valuable is because as soon as you have somebody's email, you can continue to market to them, you can continue to follow up for a very low price. The only thing that you need to be paying for is your email marketing software, rather than having to spend a bunch of money in running ads or spend a bunch of time creating organic content. Email marketing is an extremely cheap and effective tool in driving traffic, clicks, and purchases to whatever product you are offering. The final reason and the most important reason that email marketing is so valuable is because it's actually an asset that you own. Although it's very unlikely your social media account could get shut down, or alternatively, much more likely, your ad account could get shut down. And if this happens, your leads are going to stop then and there. And if you don't have an email marketing list, things are going to get very ugly very quickly. Whereas if you have a marketing list of thousands of people, you can use that list to keep your business alive whilst you rebuild your brand or get your ad back up and running. Now, the next thing that we need to cover is what is the best email marketing tool out there? There are a bunch of email marketing tools that exist online. Some of them are absolutely incredible and others are just not very good at all. By far, the best email marketing tool that I have found is this tool right here called MailerLite. And not only is it one of the least expensive tools, but inside of the software, they have the best user interface of any email marketing tool out there. They have the best templates to create your emails around, and the features that you get with this least expensive tool are the best of any email marketing service. If you do want a more in-depth comparison where I created a tier list of some of the best email marketing tools, you can check that out down in the description. So you can check that out, but to save you a lot of time, this is the tier list right here with MailerLite at the very top in the S tier. However, the most important thing when it comes to choosing an email marketing tool is the deliverability. Deliverability essentially means how often are you going to land in somebody's inbox instead of spam. And this is a list right here created by Email Tool Tester that shows the most reliable email services. Now, MailerLite is second on the list to ActiveCampaign. However, ActiveCampaign is a lot more expensive, with this cheapest plan coming in at $149 per month for 5,000 contacts, as opposed to MailerLite being only $35 per month for the same 5,000 contacts. And this massive price difference stays the same no matter how many email subscribers you have. So although ActiveCampaign does have a slightly better deliverability at 93.4% compared to MailerLite at 92.7%, the price difference isn't really worth it, and the only time it is going to be worth it is if you are a massive brand doing millions and millions of dollars in revenue. On top of this, if you sign up to MailerLite using the link down in the description, you can get access to this free account, which allows you to have up to 1,000 subscribers and send out 12,000 monthly emails for completely free. So you can test this out, you can start building your list and making money with the free plan of MailerLite, and then you can upgrade when you have more than 1,000 subscribers. So now that we know the best email marketing software, now let's take a look at how do you actually build your email list and get people subscribed to your emails. By far, the most effective way of building your email marketing list is to offer something of value in return for people's email. So if you're a personal brand in the fitness niche, you could offer a free training guide in return for somebody's email. If you offer home maintenance and repairs, you could offer a free quote on whatever people need doing. If you own a coffee brand, you could send people a free sample. But the bottom line is you need something of value that you can offer people in return for their email. The valuable thing that you are offering in marketing talk is called a lead magnet. And once you have your lead magnet, you need to do some marketing in order to put it in front of people so that they can decide if they want to enter in, get that free piece of value in return for their email. Usually there are two ways of doing this. The first is through paid advertising. So using platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok to show your ads to people, and then they can go through and sign up to this. This is definitely the quickest method, but of course it does cost. Alternatively, the free method is to use these same social media platforms, but to grow an organic following by posting different posts and reels, and then having a link to your lead magnet in the bio of that social media platform. Now, this second method can be very, very effective as it's completely free to do. All it costs is your time. And if you can build an effective lead magnet and you can funnel people to this, it can be very, very profitable. The only downside is that usually it is going to take a lot of time, although especially on TikTok, I've seen a lot of people grow accounts very quickly and become very profitable in doing this. So we've talked about the best email marketing tool. We've talked about how you can actually get people signed up to this. The next thing though is how do you actually do email marketing right? And not just start spamming people with a bunch of random emails. So the way that you do this really depends on what type of brand you actually have. If you are an e-commerce store or a makeup brand, for example, your email marketing strategy is going to be very, very different from somebody who has a coaching brand or a course to sell. Firstly, selling a course or a coaching program is a lot simpler in terms of strategy. It doesn't mean it's easier to sell, but the strategy is a lot simpler. First of all, list segmentation and tags, which essentially means splitting your email marketing list into different sections. With a coaching program or a course, this isn't really necessary. You can just set up a simple email autoresponder, which allows you to write all of your emails at one time, and then just set them up to go out on different days. So in this example, I can set this email to go out as soon as somebody subscribed to my list, then this next email to go out one day later, and this next email to go out a day later. You get the idea. This makes it a lot easier to do email marketing as you don't have to come back every day and start typing out your emails. You just create your emails in blocks and then set them out to go out at specific days. Now, if you have like an e-commerce brand or you sell a tangible product, your email marketing strategy is going to be very different. These emails need to be very design focused and really show off your product in every email that you send. Now, this is another reason that I recommend MailerLite is because they have by far the best design templates from any email marketing tool. You can choose from any of these templates, swap out the images, the logo, change the text, and using this, you can create your own branded email in seconds. Now, as a brand, we also want to be using an email autoresponder, but we use this in a very different way to if you are selling a personal brand or a coaching program. The reason for this is because as a brand, segmentation and tags are absolutely crucial. For example, if somebody actually went to your store and made a purchase, you will want to be sending them very different emails to if they just went to your store, entered in their email and didn't purchase anything. So if they purchased from your store, you can send an email explaining what they are getting, welcoming them to your brand, or simply just thanking them for their purchase. Whereas if they visited your site but they didn't buy anything, you might want to follow up offering discounts or deals. I can even show you an exact example of how email marketing worked on me and show you this exact process using this brand called Tails.com. Now, I have a dog who is extremely cute, and I saw an advert on Facebook for healthier dog food from Tails.com. So I was interested in this, and when I clicked on the ad, they asked me for some more information about my dog, which I entered in. But most importantly, they then asked me for my email. Now, when I got to the checkout page, I decided not to buy the dog food, but because I gave them my email, I was entered into a welcome email sequence, and over the next few weeks, I began to receive emails like this. Now, you can see that Tails.com send me emails pretty consistently. Some of them I opened, some of them I didn't. And then one day, I received this email right here offering me an 80% discount on the first month. So I thought, okay, let me try this out. And 3 days later, my dog is now eating from Tails.com, and I don't plan on cancelling anytime soon. So that is an example of a welcome sequence. However, now that I've purchased, it wouldn't really be a good idea to carry on sending me discounts because I'm already a customer. But they still want to stay in touch, let me know that they still care, and let me know that they aren't just going to leave me in the dark after I made my purchase. So this right here, after I purchased, is now an example of a purchase sequence. So the company took me from a welcome sequence when I wasn't a customer to a purchase sequence now that I am a customer. The first email that I got after I bought was an email welcoming me to the company. They sent me a guide on how to transition my dog over from his old food to his new food. They send me check-ins, they show me testimonials, but most importantly, and this is what you need to be doing as any brand, they're still selling me on things that I don't yet have. Treats, dental sticks, whatever else they offer that I do not yet have. Another super important tip is that you need to keep your lists clean with something that we call list hygiene. Because, and this is inevitable, it doesn't matter what brand you have, there are always going to be people who want the value, but they don't want to give you their email. So they go to your offer and enter in a random email, or sometimes you will even have people who can't type properly and they enter in the wrong email accidentally. This leads to companies sending out emails to people who aren't engaged, dead email addresses that don't exist. And there are 2 reasons that you need to get rid of these emails and clean up your list. Firstly, the more email subscribers you have, the more expensive your email software is going to be. For example, with MailerLite, if you have 5,000 subscribers, you will be paying $35 per month. But if you have 10,000 subscribers, you're going to be paying $65 per month. Of course, the more subscribers that you have on your email list, the more money you will be making from email marketing. But if you have a bunch of dead emails that nobody is opening, nobody is clicking on, and nobody is buying through, then at that point, you're just burning money. Secondly, if you have a lot of emails that aren't being opened, this can ruin your domain score. Essentially, the main email providers like Gmail, iCloud, and Outlook will check any emails that are coming in to their customers, and they will assign each of these email domains a trust score. Now, this trust score ranges from 0 to 100, and the closer it is to 100, the more trustworthy the domain is seen as, and the more likely that your email is going to end up in the regular inbox rather than ending up in spam. So if you go to your spam folder right now, all of the emails in there are sent from domains that have a bad email reputation score. This score is derived from how many people are opening your emails, clicking on your emails, and overall how active and interactive people are with the emails that you sent. So needless to say, if you have a bunch of dead emails that nobody is opening, nobody is engaging with, this is going to damage your domain reputation and have a higher likelihood of you ending up in spam. Don't worry though, it's not as scary as it sounds. As long as you stay on top of this and you are actively deleting any dead emails, then this isn't going to be an issue. There are a bunch of websites out there that can check your domain score, and it's also a good idea to sign up to your own email list from a Gmail account so that you can check that your emails are actually hitting the inbox. MailerLite also has this awesome feature that allows you to specifically search for any inactive email addresses. So you can set this to anybody who has not opened an email in the last 30 days and instantly bulk remove them all. The final thing that I want to cover is a worry that quite a lot of people have when first stepping into email marketing, and this is they are worried about churn, they are worried about people scrolling down and clicking that unsubscribe button and deleting themselves from your email list. In email marketing, this is always going to happen. You are always going to get people who unsubscribe from your mailing list. However, the thing that you need to reframe is seeing unsubscribes as a bad thing. So I'm going to explain why unsubscribes are actually kind of a good thing, and the more unsubscribes you have, the more money you will likely be making. Sounds crazy, but hear me out. Look, if you send 4 emails to your list every single month, Yes, you're going to get less unsubscribes as less people are going to see your email and less people are of course going to click unsubscribe. However, if you actually want to make money with email marketing, instead of sending 4 emails per month and worrying about unsubscribes, you want to be sending out emails every single day, or at an absolute minimum, once every 2 days. We can see with the Tails.com example, they followed up very consistently. They emailed me pretty much every single day until I actually went ahead and purchased their product. The main reason that you want to be sending emails every single day is because most people's email inboxes is filled with absolute trash, and mine included. I've just got a ton of absolute garbage that fills my inbox, and so does everybody else. So you want to make sure that you are consistently every single day at the top of everybody's email inbox so that they can actually see your email, click through and buy your product. And yeah, doing this is going to lead to more unsubscribes, but it's also going to lead to more sales of your product. Email marketing is not supposed to be some vanity metric of how big your email list is. The amount of subscribers you have literally does not matter. All that matters when it comes to email marketing is how many products did you sell and how much did you make from your email list. And on top of this, people who are unsubscribing from your email list, it's very unlikely that they were going to purchase from your brand anyway. So yeah, that is how you can start email marketing as a complete beginner. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.